Hi, I'm Raya. This is a reading for Libra. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This card is backwards. Interesting. So the top row is going to be where you're at or where you're coming from, and the bottom row is going to be where you're going. Time isn't exactly linear, and it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, or apply it to your life how it fits. Ooh. We got the Four of Voices, the Two of Emotions or Cups, the Knight of Materials, and the Queen of Voices for where you are at or where you've been. Again, depending on how this applies to your life. I don't even know if I said the Page of Inspiration or Wands. I don't remember saying it. It's right there in the center. It feels like you're healing or you've been healing. I'm hesitant to tell you this message because it's not, super positive, but I guess that's just the reality of life sometimes. It feels like you're healing from maybe a relationship that went awry. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Voices and the Two of Emotions right here. Like you go from, you're healing from this relationship and you're kind of in your own, she's by herself with her cats. And also like doing yoga, maybe trying to think of new ideas, finding inspiration, maybe researching things that could make you happy again. Trying to move on from something that didn't work out is what I'm feeling as far as where you're at or where you've been. And you are moving. You might be moving with the Knight of Pentacles there slower than you anticipated. But it feels like you understand the beauty in moving slowly. Or, allowing healing to happen as it happens, not rushing it. With the Queen of Voices there, I'm getting a judgmental vibe. Like maybe you're judging yourself for taking time to yourself. Judging yourself for not being able to just get over this. Maybe that's like an underlying fear that you have. I just heard coming into your power. Maybe this is so I feel like you were healing from something and you waited for your ideas. You were moving through that healing process at a speed that was good for you. And now you're coming into your power. Like she knows what she wants and she's going to get it. You know how to communicate. You know what you want. You know that you can make it through whatever life throws at you. Like voices in this deck are like swords, air energy. You're an air sign. I feel like you've been working your way towards something, towards feeling like yourself again. right, so for where you're going or where you're headed, we have the Page of Voices, the Knight of Inspiration, the Three of Voices, the Ten of Emotions, and the Three of Materials. With these two cards here, it feels like you're looking and exploring your options. You're trying to see what lights your fire, what you want to move towards. And I think with that, you might have to, with the Three of Voices here, it feels like you're going to know what you want to move towards, but there's going to be some grief about it. You're really going to have to let some things go that are holding you back. Sometimes when we might know what we want, but things from our past may prevent us from getting this, like things that we're holding on to from our past sometimes keep us from moving towards the things that we want. Like the only thing keeping you from moving towards what you want is this door. There's no wall, but to you it feels it might feel impossible to get past that. Let yourself feel that grief, like cry, release it. And then, stand up. Look around, try to find another way out of your situation, or you don't even have to open the door if you don't want to. You can grieve what's behind that door and then walk the other direction. And I really think that you're going to, whatever this is, whatever this grieving process is, it might suck, but it's something that we have to do sometimes. But after, if you choose to take that route, and I think that you will, because the other energies coming in are like the Ten of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment, Three of Materials, working with other people, moving towards something that you all have in common. You each have a different, you'll find people or that you already know, but you'll start working with your individual strengths and you'll put them together and you'll be unstoppable. You'll be able to build whatever you all desire to. And then with the Five of Materials at the bottom of the deck here, again, very similarly to the Three of Voices, like you might feel left out in the cold. You might feel alone, like you've lost something. And coming from, you may have lost a relationship or a friendship and you've had to grieve that, and it doesn't go away overnight. But the message I'm hearing is that when you're ready to stand up, when you're ready to get up and move forward, when you've completed the grieving process, you're going to find everything that you need. And the biggest message I'm getting is do it when you're ready to do it. But the message of hope here is that when you do, you're going to find that emotional fulfillment. You're going to find that group of people to work with, to build something with. Okay, I'm going to pull an archetype card for advice or for another message. Anything else that, Spirit wants to add. I'll please get an archetype card for Libra. I don't know, maybe one of you is named Leo? Libra. An archetype card for Libra, please. Let's see what we got. Apocalypsis. The Eternal Child. Alright, I'm gonna look up this card. This deck isn't new to me, but I haven't seen every card because I've only used it for myself. I have seen this card before, but I want to just kind of double look at it to see if any messages come out at me. I feel like you're going through a rough time. I feel like you have been, and you may still have some grieving to do. But once you face that, you will and this with what's at the bottom kind of sum it up. Like, once you grieve, let go of, forgive what you need to forgive. We all go through tough times in life, and I feel like that's where you're at. And once you accept that and, you know, allow yourself to feel the feelings, don't rush it. But that makes us into someone different. It helps us to sometimes better, you know? And for you, I'm feeling like you're going to feel better, and you're going to feel more emotionally fulfilled than you may have ever felt. This with the eternal child here, this may have to do with some of your own childhood traumas or things from your childhood, you know, maybe ways that you weren't supported, or the ways that you didn't have support you needed as a child. And you might have to grieve that for the fact that you didn't get that as a child. You didn't get that emotional fulfillment. And you have to start giving it to yourself and find people who will treat you the way that you want to be treated. And you have the ability to treat others the way you should have been treated then. This is a big change, Libra. Like, changes are happening, and you deserve to be allowed to grieve. And you also deserve to look towards the future and see and make what you want after that grieving process happens. This is a difficult change. It's a difficult time. I'm not gonna mince words about it, but know that on the other side of that, you're gonna appreciate the emotional fulfillment that you find so much more than you can even imagine. If you may even need to seek out professional help from a therapist or someone at this time, if processing this grief is too difficult to do alone, and if you're able to, you can do it though, and it's gonna pay off if you do. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope that it helps, and I hope that you get the help that you need. Thank you.